Step in the box, sports cards fans. Welcome back to another episode. I've been meaning to do this episode for quite a while. I sold my Wander Franco first edition Platinum 101 for $78,000 on Goldin auctions. Since then, I've had people ask me how the experience was. I've heard the good, the bad, the ugly about Goldin. Should you sell your card on Goldin auctions? I'm just going to give my opinion. Again, if you're just finding this channel, check out my 101 poll back a while ago. I'll put a link in the description. I still have the box that I pulled it from with the wrappers inside. I got the Wander that I pulled out of that box that I'm keeping forever. And then the other Wander card in that box. But I want to thank my good friend, Brad Ross at Underground Case Breaks. He actually hooked me up with one of his customers that had sold an Otani orange rookie auto on Goldin a few months before, and they kind of gave me some good information. So I decided to sell my Wander Franco on Goldin auctions, and it sold for $78,000. Again, I'm going to give some input here. First of all, you need a huge card to sell on Goldin, in my opinion. My next biggest card probably was an Erling Haaland rookie parallel that graded. I think it was a yellow out of 99 that graded a 9. I sold for $5,000 locally for cash. I don't even think I would sell that on Goldin. You got to have a big card, in my opinion, to be selling on there. Otherwise, you can sell it at a card show, sell it on eBay, or whatnot. That's just my opinion. So if you have a huge card or memorabilia, Goldin's the place to go. So that's the first part of it. Second part of it, if you are in the hurry for money, Goldin is not the way to go. I was not in any hurry, per se. I'm glad I sold it when I did, but I was not in a hurry. It took a little while. They put it in their Jackie Robinson auction to kind of kick off the baseball season. So it took a little longer to list it, but I appreciate what they did. They promoted the card. They made a video of the card. It was a big card, and I appreciate what they did. So there's that. I went a little roundabout way. I didn't go through their website. I had a direct contact that I emailed. He was awesome with me. Anytime I had a question, he answered me within that day. Sometime during that day, he always responded. I didn't have to wait for him, so I appreciate their correspondence. I'll get to the constructive criticism at the end. One of the other negatives that I hear and I see online all the time is, man, it takes forever to get paid. Man, it takes months to get paid. I had my check in the mail. UPS dropped it off 2.5 weeks from the day that the auction ended. So 2.5 weeks to get my check for that card. 2.5 weeks. So all these horror stories about payments, maybe it was a little different, but I got my payment 2.5 weeks to me is very reasonable for an auction of that size. $78,000 for a card. I was super happy. Again, I was expecting to wait into the late in the summer, so I was very pleased there. They exceeded my expectations. I would highly recommend selling on Goldin if you're not in a rush and if you have a big card or memorabilia. I just saw a video on Sports Card Investor, some behind the scenes on Goldin, if you want to check it out. So again, I had a very good experience on Goldin. My constructive criticism is, even though I did not go through their website and I did have a contact, is I wish they did have more information available for exactly when the auction's going to start, how the auctions are handled, the extended time. I didn't realize that the extended time, if you look into it, that if a card has 2 bids on it, it's going to go to extended time. I wasn't quite familiar with that whole process, and you can blame that on me because I'm not on Goldin that much, but that's one of the things I wish I would have known a little more of, but it worked out. Again, I think asking questions is a good thing. I tried not to bombard my guy that I had the contact with emails. I'm just not that type of person. But again, he answered all my questions. I was very pleased. I just wish there was a little more information and feedback with the process of selling on Goldin. And maybe there is. Maybe I'm just ignorant. And again, I went a different way. But if you had a different experience with Goldin in terms of knowing everything, I had to sign a contract, which I was fine of. My card, I got 0% fee, seller's fee. They have a 20% buyer's premium. So again, my card sold for $78,000, and then they took the 20% fee off to the seller's premium, and I got a check for $65,000. They created a label for me. I didn't have to mess with that. Shipped it to them. They kept me in detail when they got it, when it got graded. Again, I was overall very pleased. But if you have any questions about Goldin, hit the comment section. I'll try to answer them. Again, I wanted to do this video a little while ago, but I think it's relevant because there's a lot of people in the sports cards community that are always interested in selling on Goldin and they hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you sold on Goldin and you had a different experience, let me know. I know the other guy that I was talking to through my mutual friend Brad, that he had a very good experience too selling on Goldin. He was very pleased. So there's two of us that had an awesome, amazing experience. I was so pumped to sell that card. There's a video on that. You can see it live that I did. So again, if you're just running into this video now and didn't know that I sold the Wander Franco 101 Platinum first edition, you go watch those videos. It's been a wild ride. But again, if you have any questions on Goldin, let me know. Hopefully I answered just kind of a roundabout way of how I did business with Goldin. And again, I was very pleased. But thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below. Until next time, peace.